is set to kick off.
Well, it's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They go play action with Eason. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. From the gun is Eason. Steps away to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. First and 10, Eason. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he whips that one incomplete there. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And his first carry, he loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Throwing again, Eason. Buying time to his left. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Campbell downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it's going to be second down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers...
And it'll be intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Play action. It's Eason. Eluding the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Now he'll let it go deep left side. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
The score, Dolphins 7, Cardinals 0.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. From the gun, Eason. Flush to his right. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38, and it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all this stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. Now Jones. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, Eason. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Good work by Eason that time, and it'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Eason. Flushed out right. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down.
From the gun, Eason going for the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Russell Gage, 62 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is Hines. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 18-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play. On 2nd down now, it's Hines. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl.
4 yards.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. From 10 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point from McManus is good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
The 34-yard
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Operating from the gun, Eason. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Eason. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that is caught.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And his kick is good.
It's the score, Cardinals 21, Dolphins 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Kentrell Brice picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
On 2nd down, it's Hines. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. For the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Eason. They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Here's Hines. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones got an open man. It's Ruggs. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Jones now throwing on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And it's caught. And the Dolphins are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets,
Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Breida to get the third quarter started. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
For a Miami Dolphin.
Here's Jones. Off play action. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Operating from the gun, Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kentrell Brice picks him. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason looking for Campbell downfield. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, Eason. Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Dorsett. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
On the carry.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Cardinals 28, Dolphins 21.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
They run again with Hines. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Hines. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense, because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
On 1st down, it's Hines. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Eason. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Nyheim Hines with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Cardinals 35, Dolphins 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And they will finally get him down, and now penalty flags coming in as well. And they might get half the distance here to boot. A big play there for the Dolphins. 67 yards. Now a toss play. It's Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They run again with Breida. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Throwing Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
3rd quarter of action, Super Bowl 55. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Here's a 2nd and 10. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, here's Breida. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
The score, Cardinals 35, Dolphins 28. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Jones flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Jones now throwing on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got a man complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Eason dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now it's Hines.
39-yard line.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals on third down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. From the gun, Eason eluding the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll run for it with Hines, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive, Jones. And his throw is incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Jones. On the slant, this is Chark. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and...
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
That's good.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Breida. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. It's Eric Harris who picks it.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we're at the time in the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Eason off the play fake. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
3rd and long.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Bird shrugs him aside. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Eason going to try and throw for it. That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Down at the 24-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines. And they'll get this down to the 10. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi